Have you ever wondered what it feels like in the last moments of life? A question that, at first glance, may seem somber, even morose. Yet it's a question that has fascinated us since the beginning of human consciousness. We are all aware of life's inevitability, its finite nature, and the mystery of what happens when we reach the end of our journey. The final moments of life, those last breaths, are a profound mystery that each of us will one day experience. It's a topic that has been explored through countless mediums, from literature to film, music to visual art, and even in the hallowed halls of science. Yet, despite all our explorations, the experience remains deeply personal and unique to each individual. We all have our theories, our beliefs, our hopes, and our fears about what those final moments might feel like. Some envision a peaceful transition, a gentle fading away. Others imagine a rush of memories, a life flashing before their eyes. And there are those who anticipate a profound spiritual experience, a meeting with a divine entity, or a transition to another plane of existence. But what does science say about this? What can psychology tell us about these final moments? Can we ever truly understand this deeply personal and ultimately mysterious experience? The truth is, despite our fascination with this topic, we are still learning, still exploring. Each story, each account from those who have been on the edge and returned, adds a new piece to the puzzle. They provide us with a glimpse, a hint of what might be waiting for us at the end of our journey. In the end, perhaps the most important thing to remember is that these final moments are a part of life, a part of our journey as human beings. They are not something to fear, but something to approach with curiosity, with openness, and with a sense of wonder. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's explore this profound mystery, this deeply human experience. Join us as we delve into the mind of a person in their final moments. Picture this. An elderly man, John, is lying on a hospital bed with his family surrounding him. The air is heavy with a cocktail of emotions: love, sadness, acceptance, and a hint of fear. John's heart is beating like a worn-out drum, each beat echoing the ticking clock of his life. His breaths are shallow and slow, like a summer breeze gently rustling the leaves of a tree. John can feel a peculiar sensation coursing through his veins, a sensation akin to a soft, warm blanket enveloping his body. It's not unpleasant, rather it's soothing, comforting, like the embrace of an old friend. His body feels light, almost weightless, as though he's drifting on a serene lake under a starlit sky. Inside his mind, thoughts are swirling like leaves in an autumn wind. He's not thinking about the end, but about the beginning, the middle, and everything in between. He's thinking about sunny days spent in the park with his beloved wife, about the first time he held his newborn daughter in his arms, about the simple joy of a good book on a rainy afternoon. He's not thinking about the end, but about the life he has lived and the love he has felt. John's emotions are a kaleidoscope of colors. There's a twinge of sadness, yes, but it's outweighed by a profound sense of fulfillment and peace. He's not afraid, for he knows that every journey has an end, and his has been a journey well traveled. He's grateful for the love he has received, for the joy he has experienced, for the life he has lived. His heartbeats are becoming slower, softer, like the fading notes of a beautiful symphony. His breaths are becoming fewer, farther between, like the fading light of a setting sun. And as John's heartbeat slows, he begins to see his life flash before his eyes. John begins to relive his past, like a movie playing in reverse. This phenomenon, often referred to as a life review, is not uncommon in the final moments of life. It's as if a curtain lifts, and suddenly, John is no longer in the present. He's transported back in time, revisiting the chapters of his life that had long been archived in the recesses of his memory. He's a child again, reveling in the simple joys of life. The smell of freshly baked cookies from his mother's kitchen, the feeling of the cold winter snow against his cheeks, the sound of his father's laughter echoing through their home. These memories, once blurred by time, are now as clear as a summer's day. Gradually, he transitions into his adolescent years, a period marked by a whirlwind of emotions. The thrill of his first love, the heartache of his first breakup, the pride of his academic achievements. Each memory is a lesson, a stepping stone that shaped him into the man he became. As he moves into adulthood, he relives his triumphs and his failures. The joy of his wedding day, the birth of his children, the sadness of losing his parents. He experiences his regrets too. Words left unsaid, opportunities missed, bridges burned. Yet in the face of these regrets, John also acknowledges the growth that sprouted from these moments of despair. His life wasn't perfect, but it was his. Every moment, every decision, every joy, every sorrow was a thread that wove the tapestry of his existence. As he revisits these memories, he realizes his life was filled with more love and happiness than he had ever acknowledged. He begins to understand the value of each moment, each interaction, each breath. Slowly, as he relives his past, something remarkable happens. A sense of peace begins to envelop him. The fear, the anxiety, the uncertainty that had once consumed him start to dissipate. With each memory, John feels a sense of peace and acceptance. What John is experiencing is not unique. It's a common occurrence in the final moments of life. Now let's delve into the science behind these experiences. While the phenomenon is widely reported, the exact cause remains a mystery. Some scientists believe it's the brain's response to extreme stress, a kind of final protective mechanism. In this crisis, the brain releases chemicals like endorphins to dull pain and create a sense of euphoria. On the other side of the spectrum, others propose that it's a result of the brain shutting down. As oxygen levels decrease, neurons in the brain may fire randomly, creating vivid hallucinations. This could account for the common narratives of moving towards a bright light or reliving past memories. However, neither of these theories fully explain the consistency of these experiences across diverse cultures and personal histories. This has led some to explore more unconventional theories, such as quantum consciousness, suggesting our minds are connected to the universe in ways we don't yet fully understand. Regardless of the cause, one thing is clear: these experiences are profoundly personal. They often involve deeply symbolic imagery and can be life-changing for those who experience them. Many report a heightened sense of spirituality, a deeper understanding of their life's purpose, and a diminished fear of death. It's also important to note that while these experiences are often described as peaceful, they can also be terrifying and disorienting. This is particularly true for individuals who were not prepared for the end, or those with unresolved issues or fears about death. Finally, research in this area is ongoing and evolving. The advent of advanced neuroimaging techniques and the increasing number of near-death experience reports are providing invaluable insights into this intriguing phenomenon. With every new study, we are getting closer to understanding the complex interplay between the brain, consciousness, and the dying process. Despite the fear and uncertainty, these final moments often bring a sense of clarity and peace. With his life review complete, John is ready to say his final goodbye. The air is thick with emotion as John, a man who has lived a full and vibrant life, prepares to bid his farewell. As he stands on the precipice of a journey that we all must one day embark on, he gathers his strength, his courage, and his love, channeling it into a message to those he holds dear. He begins to communicate his love, a love that has been the cornerstone of his existence, a love that has fueled his journey. It's a love that is as vast as the universe, as deep as the ocean, and as enduring as the mountains. It's a love that has been woven into the fabric of his life, a testament to his joy, his struggles, his triumphs, and his sacrifices. In this critical moment, John also expresses his gratitude. He thanks his family for their unwavering support, for their shared laughter, for their resilience in the face of adversity, and for their constant companionship. He acknowledges the profound impact they have had on his life, shaping him into the person he has become. The emotional intensity of these moments is palpable, as raw and real as the love that binds them together. It's a symphony of feelings that range from sorrow to acceptance, from fear to courage, from regret to contentment. It's a moment of profound connection, a moment that transcends words and seeps into their very souls. These moments of farewell, while heart-wrenching, can bring closure. They allow John to express his deepest emotions, to share his wisdom, and to leave his legacy. They allow his loved ones to understand his journey, to appreciate his life, and to find solace in his peace. And so, as John takes his last breath, he departs with a sense of peace. He has lived, he has loved, he has learned, and he has left his mark. His final goodbye is not an end, but a transition, a transformation from a physical presence to a spiritual essence. He leaves his loved ones not with a void, but with a poignant memory, a testament to his life and his love. As John takes his last breath, he departs with a sense of peace, leaving his loved ones with a poignant memory. The last moments of life can be a profound and deeply personal experience. As we've journeyed through this discussion, we've explored the fascinating facets of the end-of-life experience. We've walked through the poignant narrative of John's final moments, capturing the essence of his last breath, the profound life review, and the heart-rending final goodbye. We've also delved into the scientific perspective, shedding light on the physiological and psychological phenomena that occur as life draws to a close. This insight offers us a measure of understanding about this inevitable part of the human journey. In the grand tapestry of life, these final moments serve as a reminder of the fragility and beauty of existence. They underscore the importance of open dialogue and understanding about end-of-life experiences. While death remains a mystery, understanding these final moments can help us appreciate life and face our own mortality with courage and grace.